Efforts are underway to rename one of the largest buildings in the Roanoke Valley. A group led by a local attorney announced a campaign today to change the name of the Richard H. Poff Federal Building. That's in downtown Roanoke. And that's where we find WFXR's Amanda Lee. Amanda, why are they pushing for this change?
Well, Kathleen, the idea came from Roanoke attorney John Fishwick, who wants to name the building after the late attorney Reuben Lawson, who helped to fight segregation here in Roanoke and surrounding counties.
He is an iconic titan in the legal industry, a lawyer who brought many civil rights cases in the Roanoke Valley and in Southwest Virginia to integrate our schools.
Fishwick calling on Congress to adopt the legislation. He commended Poff for serving in the armed forces as a congressman and Supreme Court justice, but says Poff stood in opposition to racial integration by signing the Southern Manifesto and voting against civil rights acts in the 1950s and 60s.
A federal courthouse is where our citizens go to vindicate their rights, and it should be named after someone who reflects that principle.
Fishwick was joined by Reverend Edward Burton, who served as a pastor for 50 years at Roanoke Sweet Union Baptist Church and is a longtime member of the NAACP. Burton says he knew Reuben Lawson personally and witnessed the days of segregation in Roanoke City.
Even though we haven't heard that much about him, he was the local attorney who took all of these cases to court on a local basis. And we have much of what we have today because of what Reuben Lawson thought and did in that time.
He says because Lawson died young, he's often overshadowed by civil rights attorney Oliver Hill, who was from Richmond.
This building ought to be named after him rather than a man who signed the manifesto that I feel hurt my people, and especially even in my own family.
Fishwick says Lawson did his practice here, filed lawsuits here. He's from here too, and he says he thinks the people in the Roanoke Valley and the surrounding counties that we worked with will appreciate this as well. He's hoping to make progress on this soon and have the name changed by the end of the year. Reporting live in Roanoke, Amanda Lee, WFXR News.
Amanda, thank you. We're told Lawson also worked with the Roanoke NAACP and was active in a number of local organizations in Roanoke, which was in fact his hometown.